where I am. God is where I stand. God is standing strong where I breathe. God is breathing life in and out and through me. As me, where I sing. God is where I dance. Joy lifts my feet. Where I live, beauty's flowing free, in and out and through me. As me, for where I doubt, God is the faith in me. Where I cry, God is the comfort there. Where I seek, God is the answer. Here and now, forever and ever and ever. Where I speak truth is, where I work, love is my career, and where I play, God is playing boldly, in and out and through me. As me, oh, oh, do do do, where I am, where I stand, where I play, where I work and breathe and move and be, where I sing, where I dance, my dance, my dance, wherever I go. Where I pray and take and give and live. God is, God is, God is, God is.
I am all there is. I am all there is. If it doesn't look the way I want it to look, I look again, 'cause I am all there is. I am all there is. If it doesn't look the way I want it to look, I look again, 'cause I trust all there is. I trust
Sometimes I forget where I come from. Sometimes I forget where I'm going to. Sometimes I get so confused I lose my way. Sometimes I know you feel the same. Then I remember there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. There is nowhere that God is not. There is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. 'Cause everywhere I am, I know what I've got. Sometimes I believe in what I see. Sometimes I believe what I perceive. Sometimes I get so confused I lose my way. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Then I remember there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. There is nowhere that God is not. Yeah, there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. 'Cause everywhere I am, I know what I've got. I forgot to pray, forgot to be still and know. Got to forgive myself.
We're a little early yet still, yeah? Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Bellevue. If you are out in the atrium, we invite you into our sanctuary so we can begin. We at Unity celebrate oneness. We believe that we are one, that God is one, and that we are one in God. And what that means is that you belong. You belong here, you belong wherever you are because God is everywhere. So welcome. If you are joining us online, we give you a big cyber welcome. And if you are in person joining us for the first time, we welcome you as well. We have a wonderful service ready for you this morning. Reverend Denese is speaking on a new series, The Fundamentals of Unity Teachings. Her first talk is this morning, and that is Principle 1, God is all, or all is God. Cindy Akana is our guest artist. Thank you for being here, Cindy. Paul Roof was going to be our platform assistant. I'm substituting for him. He is here, so just give him a hi when you see him. And Dorothy Bostetter is here from Texas, being our board host. Yay, Dorothy. So we are so grateful that you are here. And we are going to get started with our first community song, I Am a Light. And go ahead, Cindy.
Stand if you're willing or want to.
I am a light, I am a light, I am the light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are the light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright.
Thank you, Cindy. Beautiful. We are shining lights. Good morning. Happy to see all of you here and online. Grateful for your presence. Let's take a moment to close the outer eye and feel the holiness of this space, the holiness of this now present moment. Feeling the life of God breathing us, feeling the love of God enfolding us, and knowing that we have been guided to be here and now in this space, in this time, with these people, with these teachings, with these life situations. That the God of our knowing is so vast and so incredibly immense that every circumstance we say, have you seen how big my God is? So we thank you, Spirit, for your guiding light that shines in us as we allow that light to shine on this world, in this life circumstance, whatever it is. God is bigger. And so we shine the light of joy and beauty and intelligence, creativity, and love here and now. That we be the emanation of you, God, here on earth. And we are grateful to be in this embodiment, in this ministry, in these relationships, in this lifetime. Thank you, God. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. All right, let's have a song with Cindy, please.
Why is it hard to forgive people we rub elbows with? Why do we keep treading on the ones we love. Why is it tough to understand someone else so different? Why do we shake our heads at what's been said? Well, who would think we believe in love after what we say and what we do? I am grateful the power of love shines out for all to use. Start something new. Why is it tough to give up attempts to win each argument? Why can't we just let go, give up control? Well, who would think we believe in love after what we say and what we do? I am grateful the power of love shines out for all to use. Start something new. Start something new. Now hear this. Give up the fighting and let's give up the winning and embrace the ones we promised to love. Help out your neighbors, shower them with favors that you wish they would do for you. Start something new. So they'll know we believe in love after what we say and what we do. And I am grateful the power of love shines out for all to use. Start something new. Start something new. Start something new.
Thank you so much, Cindy. That was powerful. Start something new. Good morning again. My name is Monica McDowell Elvig. The reading that we have for this morning comes from The 5 Principles by Ellen Davenport. We have some copies in the bookstore if you're interested. Today we are looking at the first principle. Open your spiritual ears to hear what the Spirit will say to you through these words. God is absolute good, everywhere present. Many faith traditions speak of our oneness with God, the universal presence. Again and again, Jesus spoke of the oneness with the Father, the divine. For thousands of years, humans had understood and tried to describe the unity of the universe. The Buddhist sutras envisioned a net stretching in all directions. The Hopis spoke of Spider Grandmother, who spun a great web connecting all things. To the ancient Chinese, it was the Tao, or flow of the universe. The hymn of creation from the Hindu Rig Veda speaks of the absolute, called Brahman, and describes it as ultimate, eternal, and beyond human description. We hear the names of God, Holy Spirit, the universe, the way, Father, Mother, Creator, Divine, One Mind, Source Energy, and so many others. It has also been named Allah, Buddha, Christ, Kali, Shiva, Krishna, and Kuan Yin, all concepts of the divine. Physicist Max Planck, the originator of quantum theory, spoke of a conscious and intelligent mind. Astronaut Edgar Mitchell called it nature's mind. In scientific terms, it is a field of pure potential, an energy that underlies all creation. It is all that is. Finally, from the Bhagavad Gita 9, verses 4, 6, and 17, by me is this entire universe pervaded. All things are in me, and I in them. Know that as the mighty wind blowing everywhere rests in the sky, all created beings rest in me. I am the Father, the Mother, the supporter, and the grandsire of the universe. We give thanks for these words. And now for our affirmation. We will stand as able and affirm our faith together. There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. And our affirmation, I am one with the one. In the stillness, I align with the one mind and the one presence that permeates all creation. In the stillness, I am one with all, and so it is.
Holding on to our beliefs like a child hold to its father. It's like we're trying so hard to breathe with our heads underneath the water. Keep trying to find the balance of our love and our convictions, 'cause we know that life in God moves far beyond religion. We know, we know, we know, we know that nothing else even matters but love. We keep trying to find a way to come together. Lord, take these fears away and to make us one. Lord, make us one. Lord, make us one. Make us one. Lord, make us one. Lord, make us one. We are the face of love in a world of shadows. Is it love we're living for? One another's egos. We gotta let go of pride, embrace the idea of difference, make unity our calling, and move within forgiveness. 'Cause we know that nothing else even matters but love. We keep trying to find a way to come together. Lord, take these fears away and make us one. Lord, make us one. Lord, make us one. Yes, make us one. Lord, make us one, 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 whoa, whoa. Lord, make us one, one, one. Lord, make us one. And make us one, 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 whoa, whoa. Lord, make us one, one, one. Oh, make us one.
Thank you, Cindy. Beautiful. Make us one. And may I say what a gorgeous outfit you have on today. Yes. Gorgeous. One who loves clothes. Yeah. So great. Oh. Is there an echo? 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 No, it's me. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy to see all of you. Grateful to have you online, those that are joining us in that reality. So grateful. So the next few weeks, we're going to go back to basics. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a few copies, and you don't have to buy the book, but this is a wonderful book on the 5 principles of Unity teachings. And once a year, I just like to go back to the beginning and just start again. So good. So whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed and by the hustle and bustle of everyday life, which can be quite often, I seek solace in nature. How many of you get into nature? Yeah. It's such a beautiful, beautiful way of reconnecting. So I'm either walking in the forest or along the beaches, or I putter around in my garden. And the reason I yearn for the sounds of the birds chittering and the lake water lapping on the shore, or the rustling of the wind through the trees is very simple. Because nature embraces the oneness of life. And I completely find myself connected to all that is. I can feel the oneness of the world, and my mind gets quiet more easily. I'm less distracted. There's this inner voice guidance that becomes much louder than the voice in my head. And this is what we're seeking. This is what we're wanting back, as the song is, make us one, remembering that we haven't really separated. And so our true nature is really to experience the oneness of life. And so if we can remember that all of the time, whatever life situations are occurring, we could sort of go, how can I figure out how I belong here? Versus wanting to run away from some of our life situations, right? And so that belonging is knowing that either I can manage the situation, or I'm going to bring something influential into the situation, or I can just walk away. Yes? Yeah. That I no longer have to continually focus on changing my external world and ever to find that place of peace. And in our world today, it's so easy to forget that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And so in Unity, in our teachings, it's our mission to help every individual on earth sense the beyond the physical boundaries, the physical limitations of the body, and awaken to the true nature of our essence, which is spiritual. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And so we have these wonderful transformational programs. We provide tools and resources for you to learn how to feel at one with the world and find this inner voice, this inner guidance wherever you are in the world. We have the Daily Word, we have Unity Magazine, we have infinite books, we have classes online. I mean, there's a plethora of education. There's a plethora of information. And right now, it's at our very fingertips, always. But I still think nature is the best. Getting back to that solace, that pure essence of God is, I am. And so we're continually working on ourselves. Our mission at Unity Worldwide is a world powerfully transformed through a growing movement of a shared spiritual awakening. And so everything we do is about supporting that shared spiritual awakening. And here in this ministry, we're about awakening people and transforming the world. We just say it a little differently. Same idea. And so all of us in our lifetime, we're going to meet well over 80,000 people in our life. That's the statistics. So how do we want to impact those people? How do we want to influence those people? Through our awareness and wakefulness? Or through our shadow density? So it's important that we stay present in the now moments. It's important that we do our our daily or our morning meditations, yeah. If they're monthly, it's not quite going to be working. So it is remembering to be in that present moment awareness. Because if we're living in the past, we're sort of sometimes living with depression and sadness and hopelessness. And if we're living in the future, we're sometimes living in fear and anxiety and worry. But when we're in the present moment, in the here and now, God is, I am, all is well. Yes? Yes. And so, the first principle, God is all. So I found unity in 1989, 100 million years ago. And I had just gotten sober about 6 months before that, and I was looking for a deeper spiritual experience to support me in this awakening that was happening for me. So I found a unity in San Luis Obispo, and it was one of the most profound experiences. And so this week, Larry and I, my husband, who's also a unity minister, so unity has impacted our lives so greatly that we both just gave up everything, sold our house, our cars, our businesses, and went to Unity Village. I had a 9-month-old baby and a 10-year-old boy. It wasn't easy. But when you're ready, for something big, when you know that it's time for you to awaken and speak that into the world, there's nothing that can keep you. Yes? Hello? Yes? Yes. Yes. Now, I'm not saying that you're all going to give everything and go back to Unity Village, but this whole idea of awakening is to know who and what we are, that we're here to do something magnificent, whatever that is for you. So we reflected on those days and were sort of wondering, so what happened? What was that profound change that took place in us? And why did it happen to both of us, right? And so we were seeking, right? We had all the worldly possessions, we had a home and we had 2 cars and, we had good jobs, but there was something missing in our world. God. This spiritual aspect, this deeper meaning to life, that we knew we were here for more than just acquiring things and accumulating money. Surely there's got to be more to life than that, yes? Yes. So when we began to read the truths, when we began to come to the Sunday services, and I think I cried the whole year. I went every Sunday, and I was so excited about these teachings and these truths. And I really had that prodigal daughter, prodigal son experience of leaving the heavens, leaving what we thought was not what we wanted, and eating slop with the pigs, or losing our way, and being in our egoic separate self. In my world, it was addictions. And then we have to come to ourselves. We have to recognize that I of myself can't do this. Something greater in me needs to be ignited. And I need to rely on it and not the little s self. So God is, I am. This is the realization that can happen each and every moment when we remember who and what we are. God is, I am. And when we believe that life's events are the determination of our happiness, then we go to sleep. But we can awaken from this dream. We can call off the search and reclaim the peace that is already in us. This is truly the good news in the gospel of unity, this one presence and one power, that there's a innate divine in you, there's a spark of divinity in you. And in every moment, we can remember this truth and we can be healed, we could be made whole, we could be free from these external conditions. And so the reading that Monica shared this morning comes from these 5 principles. It's a guide to practical spirituality, a guide to this awakened idea for us, to be free from the mind chatter, free from the bondage of the ego. So in unity, we do not envision an anthropomorphic God, this God that is outside of us, or lives in heaven somewhere outside and acts on earth as if it's a landlord, right? But we believe in this indwelling presence, and this indwelling presence indwells in every one of us, whether we're aware of it or not. It's our awareness that brings more expansive growth. So today I wanted to talk about the God container. So have you noticed these little bowls sitting here? You're probably wondering, what in the world is Denise going to do with those? Well, this is our God consciousness, and I'm hoping you can see me down here, so I'm just going to walk down here. And I do need a little water in this one. So this is the God consciousness. This is where a lot of us start, right here in the shot glass consciousness, right? And if we pour, a tablespoon of salt, which I got all over the place, and then we were to drink this, what would that taste like? Really bad, yeah. So I'm not going to, right? We know what that tastes like. It's heavy, it's dense. It's so salty, it'll make you pucker, right? So if we added, salt to each of these containers, and we were to get them diluted, what would happen? It would still be salty, right? It would still be salty and we would taste it, but as we increase our God consciousness, it becomes less and less. So the salt is life experiences, right? Those are things that keep us from really being present to life. I don't have enough money. She loves me not, right? So don't we all sometimes remote back to the shot glass container, right? Where we allow life circumstances to diminish us more quickly, right? The more we expand the awareness of God, the less the salt in life, the less circumstances in life affect who and what we are. And so the good news is that there's no small container, right? God keeps going. it just keeps growing, that in this lifetime embodiment, we couldn't have a large enough container. So that's our unity teachings, is to increase the container of God, right? To lessen the salt, lessen life experiences, life situations, because that's not who we are. And the more we are connected to this God consciousness, the more peace we will have, the more love we're going to have, the more compassion we're going to have, and the less and less salt and more God, more water. And eventually, we won't even taste or experience that salt. It would become insignificant. And everything we know and do will know I am, God is. Yes? Yes? Yes. So we are increasing our capacity to receive more God energy, more blessings, more understanding, which is our 12th principle. Today, we're talking about the 12 principles, the 12 powers, the 12 powers is understanding that we had up on the screen. These are aspects of our divine nature, and we hold that the divine is within us, as I've already said, and that we have this spiritual nature along with the humanity. So we're here to embrace our humanity so we can express more of our divinity. We're not denying our humanity. We're having compassion for ourselves, we're loving ourselves. So the 12 powers provide a system for soul growth, and they were created by our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, over 100 years ago. Wisdom, love, strength, faith, imagination, order, understanding. Understanding is for July, and understanding is knowing the truth deepens and directs my life. That's understanding. So the moment we begin to wander away from source energy, from this God container, we can have things in life that remind us to awaken. Sometimes it's a husband. Sometimes it's a colleague. Sometimes it's a friend. Sometimes it's our own hearing ourselves speaking, right? Knowing that we're back in that shot glass consciousness where everything is affecting us. Everything that comes our way, we're not able to manage, right? One little thing that is different than we had planned can just throw us into a tizzy. So the greater we can create our container of God energy, the quicker the overflow of our light, our love, our joy. And we can remember who and what we are. So, God is I am. God is absolute good, everywhere present. Unity teachings are about increasing our God consciousness, increasing the container that God lives in, and lessen life experiences for their annoyance. And we become more in line with recognizing, like we just learned, what's in the way is the way. I don't have to allow life's situations to diminish me or to invite me into victimhood. Life is not happening to me, it's happening through me. So these are the incremental stages also of God consciousness. To me is that beginning stage of shot glass consciousness. Life is happening to me. I'm a victim. What just, it's just happening and I have no control over anything. And then we keep moving into God life happens to me, by me. By me. I'm a co-creator of my world. We went through this a few weeks ago. Then we go into through me. Life is happening through me. I'm a vessel for God's energy to as me. Life happens as me. God is I am. We are so identified with that God energy, we cannot differentiate. Now, most of us aren't in that higher consciousness yet. I dip my toe in every few years. But that's the aspiration. That's where we're heading, is that consciousness of God as me, as source energy, as the one. So in a sense, you are always aware of the I am, as I am, because everything that you do, every action you take, every thought you think, every feeling you have, there is an I who is claiming it. There is an I who is experiencing it. And you always know that I. So really, we're not saying to do something you're not already doing. But what we're saying is stop doing all the unnecessary stuff. We're not human doings. We're human beings. Just be as you are. Just abide in being throughout your day. Ignore the unnecessary thoughts that keep your heart, your love, your devotion on the truth and self away from you. Focus on that love. Focus on your devotion. Focus on the truth of I am. And if we do that long enough, it will dissolve the salt. It will dissolve the ego construct, and we will be left with only a constant, effortless, abiding awareness of our true self, the I am. Yes? Yes. Well, let's do a meditation. Cindy, would you join me? I want to do a meditation with you on the I am. So this came through a beautiful minister of mine, Richard Levy. How many of you know Richard Levy? Yeah, he was in this area for many years. So take a deep breath. And allow this breath to completely begin to empty the body temple of anything that could block it. Using the breath to sort of move the energy out, filling it with life. Filling it with love. Right now, you are this beautiful container for God to fill. God is I am. You are the one. You are the one to bring heaven to earth. You are the one to be the presence of peace. You are the one to bring truth. You are the one to bring love where there's hatred. I am that I am has sent me to this now moment. Here I am. I am that I am has sent me to this now moment. Here I am. I am that I am has sent me to this now moment. Here I am. To be the voice and to be the heart through which heaven is made known on earth. To be the voice, to be the heart through which heaven is made known on earth. I am that I am has sent me. To this now moment, here I am. I am that I am has sent me. To this now moment, here I am. Here I am, God, to be your voice, to be your heart, through which heaven could be made known right here on earth. Here I am, to be the voice, to be the heart, through which heaven is made known right here, right now, in this time, in this space, in this circumstance, in this relationship, in this job, in this work, in this environment. In this time, I am that I am has sent me. To this now moment, here I am. Here I am. And so we thank you, Spirit, for this uniting of minds and hearts, this moment in which we awaken to our true nature, that we know that we have been called to be here on earth, to continually create and expand our awareness of our God consciousness, and to allow all the salty human experiences to just fall away. That this God that we know is so much bigger than any problem, any circumstance, any situation. Because God is, I am. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all us people living for today. Oh, imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say we are dreamers, but we're not the only ones. I hope someday all will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. Well, I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. Well, because we're all human. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Well, you may say that we are dreamers, but we're not the only ones. I hope someday that all will join us, and the world will live as one. And the world will live as one.
Good morning, Unity of Bellevue. So I'm sure like many of you, there's a lot going on. There's an awful lot going on. And it's because of the teachings of Unity of Bellevue, Unity Principles, Quantum Living class, and the leadership training that Reverend Denese is walking the Board of Trustees and other leaders of the community through. I've been able to say in more moments over the last few months, the last few weeks, let's be honest, God is in this too. And what a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful reminder that when I say God is in this too, when we say that, what we mean is I, as God, am in this too. So it can come through me. And it really has transformed a lot of my relationships and made many interactions a lot easier, which is why I stay connected to this community from about 2,300 miles away, North Austin, for those of you who don't know where I reside. So I feel so blessed by this community, as I know that you all do as well, and that God's abundance coming through us, as us, blesses our center with pledges and our tithes and our love offerings, which support this community to transform individuals and the world through our tithes and through the God essence that we are as we go out into the community. So this is the time when I invite you to bless our center with your spiritual gifts. The ways to do that are on the screen. There will be ushers, I believe, coming through, and there's a basket in the back as well. While we are making before we make our offering, please join me in our affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Thank you for this offering. We thank you for the generosity that moves through this ministry. We are blessed beyond measure. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. Thank you.
Good morning again. Welcome to Unity of Bellevue. I'm going to just have all of us turn to the camera and say hi to everybody online. We're going to do this about once a month. Welcome to everybody online. We love you. We know you're with us in oneness. So thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, we have welcome packets for you to the left of the sanctuary doors as you exit. There's some gifts in there for you, including a coupon to our bookstore. And if you're online, you can go to our website, unityofbellevue.org, and go to the I'm New page, and you can request a welcome packet there. Wherever you are, no matter how salty you are, you are welcome here. We are so grateful for who you are. You bless us with your presence. We have a lot going on. It's already been said, we've got a lot going on. So here's some announcements. First of all, the beautiful flowers done by Rita are given today by Shelley Lish, in memoriam birthday love for her mother-in-law, Caroline Lish. So thank you. And we have a prayer circle today, hybrid in the library and on Zoom. The Zoom link is on our launch page. Lori Coleman, our prayer chaplain, is going to lead us in group affirmative prayer. It is powerful to do it together, so we invite you to join Lori in the library following service. And then make your way to the Friendship Room. The men's group is putting on a summer barbecue, so enjoy. And also the landscape team will be having a meeting during lunch. If you'd like to find out what they're doing, if you're not on that team, you're welcome to join. This week, compassionate communication practice, what Reverend Denise has been doing twice a month. This will be her last offering of this practice group. So that's this Friday at 4 p.m. The link to register is on our website, and it actually gives you a link to her website to register, and that is free. So please join her for this last practice group. And this Saturday, we have a meet and greet with our first ministerial candidate, Reverend Charles Perry. That's 4 p.m. this Saturday in the atrium. There is a handout. If you didn't get it on the way in, you can get it on the way out. All the information is also on our website about the schedule for this weekend, so that you can, even if you can't make it at this Saturday, we have stuff happening on Sunday. We also just need a little bit of help putting up a few tables in the atrium following service. So Reverend Charles will be here next Sunday speaking. He'll be speaking on 3P Christianity, and he'll be offering a workshop after that at 12:30. Once we're wrapped up with lunch in the Friendship Room, we'll have the workshop there. It's going to be hybrid on Zoom as well. More information about his workshop coming out soon. Becky and Matt will be here as our guest artists. And we will also be having our Reiki Circle in the library. That's hybrid, following service for a few minutes. Save the date. Our community bingo night is coming up Saturday, July 29th, 7 to 9 p.m. That's for anybody at Unity of Bellevue, all of our neighbors. Feel free to invite anybody who'd like to come. Popcorn and prizes. So who can beat that? And then just look ahead to the date of Sunday, August 6th. We will be having a COVID remembrance ceremony, and Lisa Singer will be here to give more of an announcement of that in 2 Sundays. So look forward to that. A big thank you again to Reverend Denise for her talk on Principle 1, God is all. So good to go back to the basics. And Cindy Akana for filling in on the community songs and for her guest artistry. So great. Okay, and Cindy is going to close us out with a peace song. Let's stand and sing together.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Have a wonderful week. Love to you all. Blessings.
Sometimes I forget where I come from. Sometimes I forget where I'm going to. Sometimes I get so confused I lose my way. Sometimes I know you feel the same. Then I remember there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. There is nowhere that God is not. There is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. 'Cause everywhere I am, I know what I've got. Sometimes I believe in what I see. Sometimes I believe what I perceive. Sometimes I get so confused I lose my way. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Then I remember there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. There is nowhere that God is not. Yeah, there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. 'Cause everywhere I am, I know what I've got. I forgot to pray, forgot to be still and know. Got to forget forgive myself until I forget myself. Forgot to ask for help, I forgot to say a word. Forgot to believe in me, believe in my spirit world. Remember, there is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. There is nowhere that God is not. Yeah, yeah. There is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. 'Cause everywhere I am, I know what I've got. There is nowhere that God is not. No, no, no. Everywhere I am, I know what I've got. Everywhere I am, I know what I've got. Everywhere I am, I know what I've got. Sometimes I forget where I come from. Sometimes I forget where I'm going to. Sometimes I get so confused I lose my way. Sometimes